Okay, so we are going to talk about part three of the BGC 15 reunion. And who keeps talking about my damn paper on the YouTube comments? It's so funny. And by the way, all it is a piece of computer paper folded in half. It's not some like miniature piece of paper. All right, so it starts with the Wallace sisters are on a timeout, and basically they're making their third damn entrance onto this part three of the reunion. They keep leaving, coming back, fighting, and all that stuff. So here's the third entrance. Okay. When they come out, they're loud, they're crazy, they're clearly like wanting to fight again. And Diamond says, "Can we go to sleep?" And the Twerk sisters both stand up and they ready to fight once again. Like they bowed it at this reunion. That would not have been good at all if me and the Twerk sisters, or me and Kelsey and the Twerk sisters didn't like each other at a damn reunion. They would, no words would have gotten out. It would have been all fighting. It would have been so stupid because you wouldn't have heard any stories about anything. It would have just been crazy. Like, bitch, what did you say? Like, no, these girls are crazy. Okay, so Olivia decides to leave. I don't know why I can't talk today. Olivia decides to leave. She says, "My people are outside. I'm ready to get back to my life. This isn't my life." Like, I mean, I guess I kind of see how she feels because she's just kind of like over the situation. So we'll see if she tries to do more stuff with Bad Girls Club or just in Bad Girls Club in general, or if she really is over it. She looks like she's over it to me. Kiko's like right down there whining. I bought a MacBook tripod so I could do some more filming and stuff. And that's why the camera's over here because it's not on my dresser anymore. It's on a MacBook stand, which by the way works really, really well. It was on Amazon. It's called Quick Look, but L-O-K. Quick Look. I paid $50 for it, free shipping. It's really good. It's sturdy. It's heavy. It's not so good for traveling because it is really heavy, but it's cool because it like tilts down and stuff, so you can actually type on it like this instead of straight on like a normal keyboard. I don't know if you guys follow my Snapchat, but see, these are the nails I had. I had these last week too. I don't know if I showed them to you. They're like glitter, but I broke it yesterday doing yard work and I fixed it. So if you guys do not follow my Snapchat, follow my Snapchat. It's the same as Instagram at Sarah So Oliver. Back to the damn reunion. Okay. So Tanisha says, we lost one, but we're gaining two. Melissa and Allison come out, and Melissa makes a comment, like, Tanisha's like, what is up with that bow? She's like, oh, well, the bigger the better. Tanisha's like, well, I haven't really heard about a bow, but I have heard that. All right, so she came, with the Wall, no, not the Wall sisters, or the Twerk sisters. Listen now, the Millionaire sisters. Okay, they came to the show to make friends because they don't have girlfriends, and they said that they did. They made friends like they wanted, and I don't know who the hell comes on Bad Girls Club talking about I want to make some friends because that was the last damn thing I was thinking about. I was just like, I ain't trying to make that many enemies. Like, they were on the show to make friends. That's not like where people go to make friends. Bad Girls Club. That's crazy. Mm-mm. Okay, so Jamie and Jazz says the other girls aren't real friends. Like, they saying they real friends. They flew all the way to wherever to see Hanan and Susu, and they real friends. Christina gets mad, and she starts yelling, and she's like, don't talk to my friends that way, talking about the Millionaire sisters. And, of course, Jamie gets up, and she's like, what are you, their mom? And as Christina decides to charge them, Angela and Diamond start coming too, so we just see a bunch of people running across the stage. And, man, I wish somebody had my back like that. I'd be running across the stage by my damn self. Ain't nobody trying to help me. Okay, so Christina says all that bitch does is pull hair. And this is, okay, so the fight gets separated. They go into the dressing room, and Christina and Angela are in the dressing room. And it's so weird because Christina's like, oh yeah, all she does is pull hair. But then Angela had a big wad of black hair in her hand. Well, where did that hair come from? Because it wasn't red. You're talking about they pull hair. Well, clearly Angela pulled one of their hairs out. So, yeah, no. So Christina's eyelash falls off. She glues it back on. I was curious to know if she glue a new one back on or if she had the old one. Like, was that an old eyelash? Was that a new eyelash? You know, for BGC 13, like, those eyelashes, serious. I can't deal with those eyelashes. Alright, so Christina glued the eyelash back on, and what I'm thinking is she really needs to brush her damn hair. She looked like a damn clown. Her hair's all over the damn place. Alright, then Asia, next thing you know, she's trying to fight Jamie, and Asia's arguing with, I don't even know how this fight even started. It's like we see a split screen to the dressing room of Angela and Christina, and then Asia's arguing with Jamie about who even knows what. And as they like go to get in it, like security bear hugs Asia, and he's holding her, and he's like, "Calm down, you're a grown ass woman. Calm down." And I'm thinking like, I'm telling you, the security got a lot of camera time. They need to be paid as cast members on this damn reunion. And we see another one say something later on to Tanisha, like, "Oh, I need to get paid more, or I need a pay raise, Tanisha." Like, they never used to show security like that. That's kind of funny. I bet you they watching it like, "Oh, I got a line on TV." So funny. All right, so Jasmine's legs are all scratched up, and it looks like Paula did on All-Star Battle. Like, I don't know how she got clawed. It might have been, like, security's clothes. Maybe one of the girls scratched her. I'm not sure. And the producers say the Torque sisters have to leave. They instigated too many fights. Jasmine seems like she's cool with it. Jamie looks pissed. I almost thought she was about to cry for a minute. And off the Wallace sisters go. So good job on getting kicked off the reunion, because I thought I was the only one that get kicked off on every damn reunion. Alright, so that must be why I like them. So then it goes back to Melissa and Allison. They show their clips. Allison says she was open-minded with Hanan and Susu when they came, but she had to have her girls back, and she didn't like the birthday thing and blah, blah, blah. And their little clips were really, really short. They didn't ask them too much because they really didn't bring too much to this season. I think they're both cute girls. They're nice. Entertainment value as far as being on Bad Girls Club, not so much. They should have been on Real World, but overall I like them. Alright, so here comes out Hanan and Susu, and I'm ready for this. This is what I've been waiting for like the past 2 weeks. So they come out, they ready, they're both wearing flats, and Hanan says, "Where's Angela at? That's the only reason I'm here." I like that. That was funny. And Tanisha says, out of all her years hosting the reunion, this is the most dressed down reunion. And that's what I was saying last week. And I know I asked you guys why, they changed into the jumpsuits and stuff like that. And some of you guys mentioned, well, it's because the stuff on Vine and Twitter, Snapchat, they knew that they were going to fight based on what was going on in the dressing room and stuff. And the reason I call bullshit on this is because you only bring in a small bag when you come to this reunion. You're not living there, you're not staying there. So you usually have what you have on, and then you have a bag that you take your stuff with. You have your makeup, your hair stuff, and any props you may want, and the outfit that you're wearing to the reunion. Okay, so if these girls weren't planning on wearing jumpsuits and flats, where the hell did they get jumpsuits and flats? They did not leave and go to Walmart or something. Like, they clearly knew that that's what they were wearing to the reunion. They had a backup outfit in their small bag that they took onto the reunion. So no, I don't feel like, oh, they just randomly changed because the girls were threatening them on social media. That doesn't even make any sense, because where did those clothes come from? Where did those shoes come from? And that goes for all of them. They knew what they were bringing to the reunion. Like I said, it's like going to show up somewhere. If you're going to a birthday party and you may be getting on a water ride, you bring like a separate pair of clothes you're wearing, but that's the only one other thing you can change into. So that's what I'm saying. That's the only thing that they had to change into. They clearly knew they were changing into it, or they wouldn't have brought it on the reunion, and you only bring a small bag. So for them to bring that, they knew they were wearing that to the reunion. And with that being said, I feel like their clothes should have been more thought out, and they still could have been cute while wearing flats. But I still think Hanan and Susu look cute because they wore, like, dressed up flat shoes. Wait, I think Hanan had on some Timberlands, too, at one point. But Susu had some, like, really cute high boots. I don't know. These people keep changing and doing all this stuff. They all brought that type of clothes. All right, so Tanisha asked whose idea was it to come. Susu said it was hers. She wanted to go party. She wanted to have fun. Tanisha says that the Kardashian sisters are cute as fuck, and she was so excited to see them. Me too. I agree with Tanisha. I pretty much agree with Tanisha on every single damn reunion. Tanisha liked me on my reunion. Of course, I agree that I like me too. But she always likes the same people that I like every single time. All right, so Susu says don't judge me and my kids, talking to Angela. Okay, wait a minute. Tanisha asked, well, why did you click up with Jasmine and Jamie? They said, oh, because they're fun. And Tanisha's like, yeah, they are fun. And of course, that's what I've been saying. Susie says, don't judge me and my kids. They are on vacation with their dad. Don't judge me. Tanisha's agreeing to everything that she's saying. And Hanan tells Tanisha, I'll be petty and take Diamond from Angela real quick, even though I don't swing that way. Diamond says, Diamond's like, nah, but I'm listening. And Diamond is a little slut. She doesn't want to be with everybody. So at this point, Angela and them are in the back. Christina ends up going home, and Angela comes back out. Hanan says Angela was acting out for cameras. They would never do that in real life. She's saying because Angela kept referring to them, whatever those girls' names are, as if their names weren't important, so she was being rude. And I agree with Hanan. She wouldn't have done that in real life. And I have done enough seasons to know there's a lot of people that do things for cameras, which is really, really annoying. The one thing I really like about Real World is that they will show people talking about doing things for camera during the season. So I'm watching the challenge right now. So good. And they even said, is it Simone? The dark-skinned, really, really short girl who's loud and crazy. He was like, well, we think she's crazy in real life, but at the same time, she does act up and act even more for cameras, but I guess that's why they're here. It's for TV. Those people get on my nerves. I act the same with or without a damn camera. Like, so for them, I know exactly where they're coming from. And yes, Hanan and Susie weren't having that. Like, you're not going to disrespect me because there's a camera around. I had stuff like that on my season. Like, I remember one time we were arguing over damn fruit roll-ups, and Rima came into the kitchen and just, like, as soon as, like, she was cool with me, and I was like, okay, I'll get you some more, because apparently some guys that came over ate them. And she's like, okay. Well, then when the camera came into the kitchen, she was like, nah, you gonna... And I'm like, hold up, wait, you just went from 2 to 10, now that the camera's here, like, I'm not doing this, you look stupid. And, you know, even the security and producers know, they know who acts up for cameras. Like, it's kind of like an ongoing joke with them, like, you look retarded. All right, so Angela and Christina come back, they're all arguing. Tanisha can't talk. Oh, I guess so, Christina hasn't gone home at this point yet. Tanisha can't talk. She even says, I can't get nothing done. Angela yells across the stage, you're fat as fuck, to Susu, which you guys know I already had a problem with this before. And no, they're not fat. Like, what? No, they're not fat. And like how Hanan said, like, I'm fat in all the right places. Like, the only thing that's fat on her is her butt, her legs, and her titties, and those are all good things. So how are you going to call her fat? Like, she's thick. What are you talking about? Speaking of fat, thick, and not fat, so I'm 130 pounds now. I was 137 on Marriage Boot Camp, which I like being that weight. It's hard to keep up that much weight because it's like me working out 5 days a week, drinking protein shakes, eating a lot. I'm back down to 130. This is the thing that's crazy to me is that Kim Kardashian, when I was watching E! News, she's 130 pounds. She's my height. We're both 5'3". And I feel like she's way bigger than me. I know TV makes you look a lot bigger because I see me every day and I'm bigger on TV. But for her to be the same weight as me is completely crazy. And then she's trying to get down to 120. And I'm like, oh, I'm trying to get back up to 137. I'm trying to gain 7 more. So I'll be curious to see how she looks if she does get down to 120. But that's way too skinny for me. And with my 130, I'm trying to come back and be 137 because I feel like I'm small. Okay, so, yeah, Angela's yelling, you're fat as fuck. Oh, and this blooper, this is my favorite blooper ever. So, Tanisha calls the Staten Island girls, and she's like, Annalisa, Jessica, I couldn't even remember their names. I know you guys mentioned it last week, and I'm like, what sisters are y'all talking about? And she says, oh, I don't like voicemails. You missed it. It was lit. Call me. Oh, wait, you don't have my number. DM me. Oh, slide it through the DM. I was like, Tanisha's so stupid. But yeah, those sisters didn't show up. They didn't say nothing. There were no clips, no nothing of them. I really don't even remember them. Okay, so back to the reunion. Tanisha is yelling like, no, not fat, not fat. And then, of course, all the fighting happens. And Tanisha did this the rest of the reunion from this point on, where she was like, oh, no, not that word, not that word. And I was, like, cracking up. Tanisha is hilarious. So, Hanan says, I'll sleep you, bitch. Tanisha was like, what? What did you say? And then she was like, you know, like, slept, like, put him to sleep. And she's like, I want that word. And then Hanan says... so as Hanan says, I'll sleep you, bitch, Tanisha's like, no, not sleep, no sleep. Yo, Tanisha, like, Who else thought Tanisha was funny as hell at the last part of the reunion? Saying all the, I think she did it 3 different times. She did it with the sleep word. She's like, no, not fat, not fat. Okay, so Hanan and Christina are screaming back and forth, and you can't understand anything that's going on. Tanisha's saying that this is so unproductive. I feel like that's how my reunions look, like a train wreck, talking too damn much. Hanan says, I'm fat in all the right places. I'll hijack your man and send him to you broke. That was pretty funny. Tanisha, I think Tanisha even said it there. Tanisha's like, no, not hijack. Okay, so Tanisha then says, let's say something positive. Because, you know, like, what did you get out of this experience? And I like what Amber said the most at this part. She said, well, I had a good time, and I learned that I just can't live with bitches. That was really funny. And, as always, from every reunion, which I didn't understand this before going on Bad Girls Club, Tanisha says, you know, we're all part of a family, like no one will ever understand what we go through and stuff. And, I mean, that hits me every single time. I really never knew what she was talking about before going on Bad Girls Club, but it's not just what happens after. She's actually talking about the experience in the house. And we can't really talk about all that. You know, I did mention some things little by little beforehand, like on some previous seasons, but it's things that we aren't allowed to talk about. So it's like an experience that you can't explain. And the reason you can't explain because you signed a confidentiality non-disclosure form. But it's like, it's a very surreal feeling a lot of the times. And yeah, if you go on reality TV, which by the way, you should cast for season 17 if you want to, go to Bunham-Murray.com or Oxygen.com. That's how I got casted, from Bunham Murray. And I just like check back every single week to see when they were casting in Atlanta, because they do it in different cities, and then you can submit an online application as well and get an appointment time so you don't have to wait in line. So that's really cool. All right, now let me get to some of y'all's questions. If you guys didn't know, Gina, I just read a text message. Judy made her own little hot sauce, so I posted it on my Instagram, and I have a link on my Instagram, so if you guys want to order it, you can. So let me get to your questions. Also, I want to do some more videos for you guys over the next couple weeks. I have a few I'm going to post in like a month. So if you want to comment below about any video ideas, let me know. And as far as the emoji thing, yeah, I noticed you guys came up with a lot of good ideas. People were like, oh, sad poo. There's only a happy poo. There's only sad, I don't know. They're like, I want one angry. I want one this. Comments about food and animals. Yeah, because there's a lot of damn animals missing. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the gorilla thing at the zoo that they keep bringing up. But, yeah, my mom's been wanting to go to the zoo and us, you know, have pictures of animals, because she likes sending little clip art and stuff through text messages, which of course they're huge because they're photos. But there's like a lot of animals missing from the emojis, like a rhino. Oh, I think Mo should be emoji for real. Like, he should, a hippo. But yeah, giraffe. There's all kinds of stuff. Like, I feel like there should be a bacon, egg, and cheese plate, because sometimes I'm hungry. I want to be like, make me breakfast and send a bacon, egg, and cheese plate. So yeah, all right, questions. Lord EAL Fonzo says, what's your opinion on season 14 and 15? They haven't mentioned on vacation. That really sucks for them. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because they're cutting the season short with 10 episodes lately. I'm not sure. I mean, I wouldn't be happy about it. I think, because, like, the vacation is, like, one thing you kind of look forward to being on there. But I guess now you may not have to have your passport to go on Bad Girls Club. So that saves time with getting casted for the show. And maybe that became a problem with people getting their passports. So maybe that's why they canceled it. I'm not sure. All right, let's see. Okay, that wasn't to me. Okay, Victoria AAX33 says, where are the Staten Island girls? Also, I want to see those replacements that were never shown. You know, damn well those replacements aren't going to come on there after what happened to them. They didn't even get any damn camera time. Their experience was ruined. Maybe we'll see them on another season. If I was them, I would think that I would probably not come either after that experience. But then again, I wouldn't have left. I would have been so mad. I definitely wouldn't have left, though, after all that work. But we did hear the clip, the blooper. If you didn't hear it with Tanisha, that was really funny. So that was their little, them talking about them. Okay. ni.vek_. Do you think season 16 is going to be better than season 15? I don't know. I think season 15 was really good. I really liked season 15. I would say that this is definitely in one of my top favorite seasons. And for all of you asked, do you regret not going on it? Like, yeah, I feel like I should have went on it for a week or two just to say I was on season 15. But, oh well, it didn't happen. Okay. It's Brianna_E. Who's your favorite in the house and why? And if you guys didn't, I mean, I'm sure you guys do know. My favorites are Hanan and Susu, Jamie and Jazz, and Diamond. I just think Diamond brought a lot to the show. I don't know what it is. Like, I like the little butch girls all the time. I don't know what my thing is with them. I think they're so cute. Like, I don't know. So those are those are all my favorites. Okay, Lil_ said 2492. Do you think Jazz beat Christina's ass? You don't really get to see too much of anything, but see, Jazz came out with claw marks. Christina came out with a missing eyelash and her hair all messed up. Who's to say what? You can't really say anything at all. I don't even know who would win in like a fair fight between them two, but if there's a fight with Hanan and Susu, a fair fight, I feel like they would win. Those girls got hard. They be throwing punches. Like, they be going crazy. If Jasmine and Jamie got beat up, it's not like they'd care anyways. They just laugh about it. Okay. Which BGC 15 girl would you have wanted as the first replacement on your season instead of Gigi Funky Booty Ass? Okay, which BGC 15 girl would you have wanted as a replacement? Hanan or Susu. I don't know which one. But I feel like we're very similar as people. I feel like we would be friends and we would get along. We have a lot of the same similar beliefs. Okay. LAKIN So Cyrus. Are you upset Anna and Jessica did not make it to the reunion? No, I don't even remember what they did or anything about them. I don't really care. So no, I don't care that they didn't make it to the reunion. Alright, and Edgar_Pike, do you think it was good that Jamie and Jasmine left the reunion? Yeah, because they got enough camera time, and even with me watching my reunions back, like, they needed to get rid of me because I wouldn't shut the hell up. And for Hanan and Susu to come out and it not just be crazy with Jasmine and Jamie, I think they definitely needed to be off the show at that point. And G_Papa says, Sarah, I be watching your seasons when I'm doing cardio at the gym. That's funny. Thank you. And he also wanted to ask how many times. Hold on. Is this a guy or a girl? It's a graduation photo in the avatar. Oh my God. And every picture is like a guy and a girl or two girls. Okay. How many times did Jazz say, are you mad? Why you mad? I don't even remember. She said it a lot of times. And this is a funny comment. This is going to be the last one. Miss Montag, MONTAGUE1. If your waist is really that small, I want to die. LOL. Because of the photo I posted, you know, the Fashion Nova clothes. Yeah, my waist is that small. I think it's 26 inches right now. So yeah, it is pretty small. And I'm sucking it, of course, and get even smaller. But yeah, so I hope you guys like this season, and I'm excited for the next one. Comment below any ideas you want on some videos, and I have some coming as well. I'm still working on writing my own sitcom, so I will start. Do not know if that'll work. I'll start showing you some clips later on of that too. But until next time, because I can't talk today. I love you guys. Mwah. Pico, you want to say bye? Such a pretty boy. Now he's happy. He's wagging his tail.